in Lehigh County, wearing my vote today because if you've been watching, voting has been quite an issue in the last couple of weeks. A bill went through yesterday, the Pennsylvania House, to change things. Word is the governor will veto it. There are still several court cases. So what I told you 2 weeks ago pretty much still is the rule of law. If you're going to vote in person, we will have the polling places open that day. If you're going to do it by mail, please get them in early. If you want to drop it off, right now, the only official place is right here in our county government building. We will be announcing that there are going to be extra times for you to drop your ballot off prior to Election Day. We're going to be working that out on September 10th. We have a meeting to decide that. But I can assure you there's going to be some extra times, some Saturdays and nights when you can come downtown to drop your ballot off. Again, we're still waiting for court cases and bills. Now, my budget was handed in last week. We're ready to go ahead. We're very proud that there's no tax increases. And today there was a kind of a large article in the paper saying, I guess, that we're promoting systematic racism. And I would like to respond to that by saying, first of all, the article mentioned that the public defender's budget and the district attorney's budget should be equal. I've mentioned this before in my articles, but it is not something that should be equal. The public defender's office, as confirmed by the public defender, has received everything in the budget that they have asked for. But to point out some of the facts here that have not been pointed out, the district attorney's office, besides being in charge of the criminal offenses, they're also in charge of the drug task force, the RIC Center, the child abuse investigation, the child advocacy center, the crime victims of Lehigh Valley 24-hour hotline, the domestic abuse investigations, the auto theft task force, the insurance fraud task force, the Lehigh County detectives, and the victim witness coordination program. Those are all things that the public defender's office is not in charge of. So yes, that budget is going to be hard, much higher, and I think that kind of is common sense. Now, last, we're talking about fees that we assign in the jail for phone calls, etc. like that. Yes, we do. But what is not mentioned is all of those fees produce the revenue that pays for all of the programs that we have that operate in the jail to make sure our people don't come back again. And we have a very low rate of that. And we're expanding that. We also are creating some new things that we're going to be talking about at a future time. So I'm also asking the county, keep an open mind, look at the facts, make up your own mind. But speaking of, keep your mask, keep your hands washed and social distance, and we're going to get through this fall in a healthy county. Thank you.